Question 38 says, which relationship exists between the two angles? What is the value of x? And find the measure of each angle. So the first thing we have to figure out is we have to figure out the relationship between the two angles. So our options are vertical, alternate exterior, and corresponding. So let's look at each of those. Vertical angles, the way I always learned to remember them, they were kissing V's. In other words, the point of each vertex they share the same vertex. So these are not vertical angles. So we can go ahead and cross out the vertical angle option. The next one is alternate exterior. Alternate exterior means that they're on the opposite sides of the transversal on the outside of the parallel lines. So 2 and 7 over here would be alternate exterior because they're opposite sides on the outside. 1 and 8 would also be alternate exterior because they're opposite on the outside. So if we look over here, these two angles, they are on the outside of the parallel lines and they are on opposite sides of the transversal. So they are going to be alternate exterior. Just as a quick recap, corresponding means same side of the transversal, skip one angle. So we're on the same side, we skipped an angle. These are not even on the same side, so they can't be corresponding. So we know that they're alternate exterior angles. The next thing we have to do is we have to solve for x. So we have to know that alternate exterior angles are congruent. So we can set these two angles equal to each other and solve for x. So since I have an x on this side and x is on this side, I like to find the smallest one and get rid of it. Since 20x is smaller than 21, I would subtract 20x from each side. Now my goal is to get this x by itself, so now I need to get rid of the plus 11. So I'm going to do the opposite, which is minus 11. And then I could divide each by 1 if I needed to, but I don't need to. So I know that x equals 5, which that actually doesn't help us eliminate anything because they both say that x equals 5. So now we have to plug it in, to substitute it in to see what each angle is. So if I go up here and I substitute in a 5, I can pull up my calculator. Oops. And I can type in 20 times 5 plus 16. And then I can do the same thing for the other one. I can plug in a 5 here. So 21 times 5 plus 11. And y'all, we knew that they both had to be 116 degrees because we know that they have to be congruent. So, find the measure of each angle. Well, they have to be the same, so they both have to be 116 degrees. So our answer would be D.